2.4. We've gone through this information. We have a cumulative frequency table there. Right, the staff committee observed that K teachers were absent on the day of the interviews. So it means K teachers were not there. It is found that half of these K teachers drank from 0 to fewer than 2 glasses of water per day. It is found that half of these K teachers, half of K, so it means here is going to be 5 plus half of K, K divided by 2. While the remainder of them drank from 4 to 6 glasses to fewer than 6 glasses of water per day. So half of K drank from 0 to less than 2. So it means another half drank from 4 to less than 6. So it means this one here plus half of K, K over 2. Right. When these K teachers are included in the data, the estimated mean is 4 glasses of water per staff member per day. How many teachers were absent on the day of the interview? So we have to find the value of K. So how can we do that? So now we have the mean here. So how do we find the mean? So the way we're finding the mean is not different. Okay. So what do? We use the midpoints of the class intervals here. Is what? Is our number of classes. So here we have 1, here we have 3, here we have 5, here we have 7, and then we have 9. Before we move any further, what about the total number of staff members? Does it change? Yes, it changes because now there'll be an addition of these K teachers. So it should be plus K here. So the number of data items is now 40 plus K. So now how do we find the mean? We use our formula. We say the mean will be the midpoint of the class interval times frequency here. So it's going to be 1 times 5 plus K over 2, and plus the next row, 3 times 15. 3 times 15 is what? Let's write 45 straight away. 45. Then plus 5 times 13 plus K over 2. Alright. And then 7 times 5, that is 35 straight away. Then 9 times 2, that is 18. So divided by the number of data items, which is 40 plus K. 40 plus K. And then we have our mean. Our mean is 4. We're given that the mean is 4 is equal to, let's distribute 1 here. It doesn't change anything. It's 5 plus K over 2. And then plus 45 plus, let's distribute 5 here. It's going to be 65 plus 5K over 2. And then plus 35 plus 18. All this over 40 plus K. Right. We can simplify our numerator here. K over 2 plus 5K over 2. What is it? K over 2 plus 5K over 2. The denominators are already the same, so we can just add the numerators. 6K over 2, which is 3K. So these two will give us 3K. We can say this is half plus 2.5. 5 over 2 is 2.5. Half K plus 2.5K, that is 3K. Right. And then the numbers, what will they give us? 5 plus 45, that is 50. 50 plus 65, that is 115. 115 plus 35, that is 150. 150 plus 18, that is 168. So we have 4 is equal to 3K plus 168 over 40 plus K. You can say you're cross multiplying, or you're multiplying both sides by 40 plus K. Then it becomes 4 times 40 plus K is equal to 3K plus 168. Right. Then 160 plus 4K is equal to 3K plus 168. Okay. 4K minus 3K, that is 1K. 168 minus 160, that is 8. So a K is equal to 8. That's how you find the answer. Right. There's another way you can do this. Let's discuss that. We can find the mean when these K teachers were absent. Right? We can find the mean when the K teachers were absent. So we can say the mean here will be 1 times 5. Before, we don't consider the K now. We're just taking these values as they are. When the K teachers were absent, so we're using these values as they are. We're using these values as they are without the K. Okay, so it's going to be 1 times 5 plus 3 times 15 plus 5 times 13 plus 7 times 5, then plus 9 times 2 over 40, right? And then if you calculate this mean here, you're going to find that the mean is what? Is 4,2. Right, when the staff members were absent, when the K staff members were absent, this was the mean. And then when they were brought in, it means that the mean changed by what? The mean changed by 0,2, right? We have the old mean minus the new mean, okay, which is what? Which is 4,2 minus 4, which is 0,2. So how many people brought a change of 0,2 to the mean? Remember, we're dividing by 40 to get the mean, isn't it? So now we can say 40 times 0,2. So 0,2 is like the change in the mean here. And then n is the number of data items. So 40 times 0,2, what does it give us? 40 times 0,2 will give us what? 8, which is 8 staff members. That's the other method you can use.